Hey, what's going on, y'all? Ellis Williams here, cleveland.com. I got another instant analysis breakdown video for you. This time, number 44 pick, Grant Delpit, safety, LSU. First, some things I really like about Grant. He's long, 6'3", 205, about a 74-inch wingspan. He's going to be able to get into receivers, man-to-man coverage if asked to, and quite frankly, will be able to eliminate some NFL tight ends later in his career. Early, I think the Browns will use him as a deep safety, though he played 325 snaps at free and then another like 315 as a nickel corner, strong corner in the box, safety, whatever you want to call it. He can play both. He can play in the box. He can play deep. I think the Browns use him as a deep safety early in his career, and then we'll see if he can grow into a box corner because that's where he runs into trouble at sometimes and is tackling and whatnot. One more thing to mention before we get to the tape, Jim Thorpe Award winner. That goes to the best defensive back in the nation. He won that his junior year, despite his sophomore tape being stronger. Delpit battled injuries all year, his shoulder and a high ankle injury. That didn't keep him out. He played through the pain, and it was worth it. LSU wins a national championship. He's awarded the best defensive back award. And then he's drafted by the Browns, reuniting with cornerback Greedy Williams, who he was teammates with at LSU, and fellow LSU Tigers, Odell Beckham Jr. and Jarvis Landry. So a lot to like about Delpit here. Let's get to the tape, all right? All right, as you can see, Delpit right there, nickel corner, 3rd and 9. Got to have it down here for LSU. Quarterback's going to go to the line of scrimmage and make some checks. Delpit doesn't seem phased. He knows it's man coverage here, and simply got to have it down. This is where he trusts his instincts. It's man coverage, like I said. There's nothing to worry about but you and your man. You know you got deep help. So don't let him beat you in space. Right here off the line, see that? He's with them, chucks him. He doesn't get beat there. LSU's linemen do their job, forces a scramble. Delpit, eye on the play, pop. Stops what would have been a first down run. Because he's able to keep his eye on the quarterback there and trust his instincts, he can break off his man coverage and come down and make a tackle. That's what you see. That's a mature play out of a safety. A lot of guys are going to be glued on their man, worried about what's behind them, not sure what's going on in front of him. Instead, he just trusts his eyes and goes for it. All right, we got one couple more for you guys here. All right, here's Delpit. Now, this is what I don't like out of Delpit. And look, I know yesterday it was a lot to like about Wills. No prospect is perfect. These are young kids, 20, 21 years old. They're going to make some mistakes. Here's one thing on Delpit that we need to watch, and hopefully he can learn from with just better technique and not being as aggressive as he can be sometimes, because his acceleration isn't what you'd like to see out of a safety drafted this high. Though he ran 4.3, 4.ish 40 time, he doesn't accelerate well, and you can see that on this play. So right here, he's manned up with the tight end here, and the tight end's going to run a wheel route. And really, Delpit doesn't even jump at the out. He stays lateral, but then he gets beat deep here. And really, this is a great ball, a better catch. Delpit's right there, almost gets his hand on it, but you can see his frustration after the play. He knows that's on him. Right now, we're going to get a replay. See, he does go for the out a little bit, but not much. He stays lateral, he stays hands-on, but he doesn't accelerate out of his break there. And that's what you worry about, especially if you're talking slot receivers. And then, you think of the speed of the Ravens, the Steelers, Juju Smith-Schuster types. Look, he almost made a play there, but that's just a better ball and an athletic catch. But you worry about his ability to excel and recover. That at times gets him in trouble on tape. But again, that's just one small thing to worry about. Overall, there's a lot to like about Delpit, as I keep saying. We're gonna jump here, 421 mark. All right. Here is where you see his ability to hit. When he plays in rhythm, he knows how to put a hit on a guy. Look at this. Right there, deep safety, pop. That's a touchdown if he doesn't make that hit. I think we're going to run this back. All right, so see here. We got Delpit. He's way over here. He's off screen. LSU is showing a too high look, but they're trying to disguise it. And really, Delpit's playing the one high safety, cover 3, something Joe Woods talked about a lot in his presser, saying how a lot of these defenses are all the same. It's disguising till you can get to a cover 3 shell. And I expect, much like the Niners did, that the Browns are going to be a cover 3 heavy team this year. So we're going to run this now. See Delpit. He rolls over, reads the quarterback's eyes. He's facing a double post here, we'll call it. And because Delpit's over the number 2 here, Florida quarterback throws it right to number 3, who should be open. He looks open. If that's Madden, I'm telling you, I'm going there. But Telpit, his IQ is so high, as Andrew Berry talked about on the phone today. He trusts his instincts again and goes after and hits this tight end right in the sweet spot. Nothing illegal about that hit. Jars the ball out, and no big play. That's as textbook free safety as it gets, and why you really like Telpit. And honestly, you probably don't worry about his tackling because, again, that's a textbook hit. Sure, he doesn't wrap up, but that's a pop. And that's what you like to see, especially the way he breaks on the ball. We got one more for y'all here. 6:18 mark. A few replays again. Gotta love a good hit like that. All right, once this next snap. All right, so you got Telpit as the deep safety here. No one wide. Okay, they're going to run some play action. Now, you think he'd jump that, but there's a receiver at the top of the screen. Weak ball, Telpit. Look at that ground he covers. Now, you would have loved to see him hold on to this and make that interception, but I'm okay with that. Look at the ground he covers going from, let's start it here. He started over here, y'all. He was probably middle of the field, right down the mirroring the other hash, and he goes from here to here. The ball is a little bit of duck, I'll give him that. But that speed is what you like to see. I know I just said he doesn't recover out of breaks well, but his straight line speed, that 4.39 40, does show up when he can get sideline to sideline. And again, looking at him attack the ball at that length, that's a tough catch. Sure, in a perfect world, you would have loved to see him come down with it. But whether it's a pass breakup or an interception, I understand you'd rather get the turnover. But for a young safety, just don't give up the big play and get yourself around the football. And that's what he's able to do there. So quickly to wrap up, a lot to like about Grant Delpit. He's long, he's physical, he's versatile. He can play deep safety, and he can come down and play a nickel corner spot if need be. Again, the Browns do their homework and land who many consider, and PFF being one of them, Pro Football Focus, the #1 safety in this class, who happens to fall to pick number 44. Browns fans, again, I think you can be happy with this one. If you like what you saw here, don't forget to subscribe to Football Insider to get exclusive texts from myself, Mary Kay Cabot, Dan Lobby, and Scott Pasco. To sign up, visit cleveland.com/Browns and click the blue banner at the top of the screen. Check it out there.